Hello and welcome to the stream. My name is Serge, Pilot Club 6, and today we are continuing our TPC Charters Airline regional operations with a flight from Atlanta to New Orleans, KATL to KMSY. This flight is scheduled for estimated time en route 1 hour 20 minutes with a distance of 393 miles. We got some slight headwinds en route, and we're going to cruise at 38,000 feet. I hope you guys having a good Sunday. I wanted to remind you before we get started that today's journey is brought to you by thepilotclub.org for group flights, activities, flight school, VATSIM training, virtual airline, flight sim resources, and more. Check out thepilotclub.org. Alright, very good. Here we are in Atlanta where we landed last night. It was a nice flight. We are at ramp 6. And I finally got a chance to set up my iPad, so we're back with a new PC, I meant. So we're back with our iPad. So there it is. There's our route. We're going to depart 27 right on Pong 2 departure and arrive into New Orleans on Minister 2 arrival. So that's awesome. Let's go ahead and jump into the flight deck. We'll go ahead and get our flight plan inserted. We need to adjust our departure time. It's going to be 13:30. We'll update that. And we'll go ahead and start boarding. Let me see something here.
Please don't load the aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
All right, everything's looking good here. All right, so we'll check, make sure everything's good. Here, ready to accept power. Batteries on, and we'll take external power. Emergency exit lights will go to arm. No smoking signs to auto. And we need nav logo and strobe to auto. Oxygen crew supply on. DVR ground control on, and CVR test. Looks good. Evac to captain, and we'll go ahead and align our IRSs. So that is for now. Oh, that is all for now here. Yeah, look at that. Getting things loaded. Alright, we'll go here, ETSU, go to AOC, receive messages. So here's our preliminary load sheet. So we're 90 passengers and our fuel is 14. Yeah, the fueler is here, getting things set up. Alright, good. So let's go to FMGC. Still good on the database. We'll go to init and we'll request our flight. Meanwhile, we'll do our recall. Normal. Let's see, we'll go TPC6. Cost index for this flight is 5. Yo, Captain Beringher in the house. Good morning, good morning. You see the sign? Yeah, that's a taxi sign for TPC. You noticed. Alright, cruise is 380. Hope you've been doing good, sir. Let's get our winds. Get our lighting. Alright, wind request. Alright, we got our winds, then we're going to go to flight plan. We're departing Atlanta on 27 right. On pounds 2, not punk 2, pounds 2. And it's going to be pounds transition, so nothing is needed here. And then arriving in New Orleans on 29er. And that's going to be Minister 2, and SJI is our transition. And we'll insert that. Let's accept this one. Okay, that looks good. Let's delete flight discontinuities. Insert that. Let's go to secondary. We'll init KATL. KATL. Actually, that's not right. Here. That's what we need to do here. Secondary. Yep. Departure is 27 right. And arriving. Right. Alright, so that's looking good for flight plan. Let's go to init B. And we'll just get our initial stuff. 1207. And then 29.5. And our fuel, 14. All right, so the cruise here, good. Okay, let's set this up a little bit here. We'll go, let's see, Atlanta 2981. Okay, that's looking good. All right, so that's good. Bam. Let's do cost index 25. That's better. Alright, let's go to performance. So we'll figure out performance here. Sync preliminary. 210 at 6. Temperature is 26. And 29er 81. We'll go ahead and calculate 149s across the board. That's looking good. Turn off packs. Let me see what that's going to be. 148. We'll send to MCDU. Let's go to charts. Atlanta. So here's our airport diagram. So we're departing 27 right. So that's going to be our taxi. Pretty simple here, really. And let's go to our departure. Top altitude is 10,000. So we can dial that in. 10,000. All right, IRSs are aligned. First fix is slaw. Yep, looking good. Okay, we'll return here. Let's get our CTAF frequency. Let's see. First, we need to turn on this. We'll use our flight bag app to get our ATC frequencies. 119.1. Put 1228 here. So we can monitor that. Alright, frequency is good. Let me do our rudder trim. Our rudder trim is good. Do our fire test. All right, that's looking good. All right, so 27 right, heading 275, direct slaw. That's looking good there. All right, and I think it's time to do our walk around. We'll just go through here. Captain Beringher says Orbix ATL is a beauty. I wonder if I have that. I have some sort of add-on here for Orbix. Hello. Hello guys. Alright, let's do our walk around here. So we'll start up front. It's looking good. Engines look good. No leaks. Everything's good here. Let me see. Can I open anything here? Nope, I don't think so. Alright, let's look at our mains. Yep, looking good. Our wings are looking good as well. Leading edges. Beautiful. All right, everything's looking good here. Let's see, can I go through, let me try to get back through the front here. Nah, it doesn't look like I can go through here. So we'll go through the back. Atlanta's IFR, by the way. All right, the corporate pilot that is in the house. Hydraulic ailerons, they're both drooping down. That's a pretty cool touch. Yep. For sure. This is Phoenix, man. It's awesome. I'm glad to see you. Good morning, sir. Oh, closed door. Can't get in. Alright, well, we'll just do this here. Alright, because I think we're finished boarding. Yes, we are. So let me go here. Fuel pumps on. Start APU. My character is afraid of the stairs. Yeah, I think he's afraid of heights, you know. All right, let me launch the tracker. We'll go ahead and start tracking. All right, so that's all good. We'll wait for the APU. Here's our final load sheet here. So 1207. That's good. And then our max zero fuel weight is 295. So that's good. We'll accept that. 14 is our fuel. And let's see how many passengers we have. 90 plus 1. Okay, accept that. Very good. Alright, APU is available, so we'll disconnect external power. And we'll go ahead and turn on beacon. Alright, slides are armed.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Alright. Let's see where we gotta push. So we're gonna push tail right.
Departure checks completed. Bypass and inserted.
And seat belts are on.
Locking gear.
Our squawk is 1716. I think we're ready for the push.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check.
Alright, let's do APU bleed. And we'll start engine 2. The corporate pilot dad says, nice sunshade. What other little hidden cool features does this thing have? It's got a lot. I mean, it's modeled pretty well. Like, it's got the oxygen mask, and you can do oxygen mask test. You can have both EFBs. A lot of cool
Please pay attention to
little features.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Alright, we got good start on 2, starting 1.
guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start.
Yeah, so I mean, it's got all the visors and stuff. Armrests and everything's, I mean, this is Phoenix. It's really good. So, okay, we got good start on 1. We'll go here. And we can let them know.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect. Unlocking gear.
Excuse me.
Now be stowed, armrest down, window blinds open, and seatbelt.
All right, let's do flight controls check. Full up, full down, full left, full right, and rudder. All right, we're good on the flight controls check.
Tow truck disconnected, bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Oh, vPilot keeps resetting. All right, we're good. There's the pin. Thank you. All right, taxi lights are on. All right, weather radar. There's that Delta. Atlanta traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6, taxiing to runway 27 right via Delta Lima Alpha, Pilot Club 6. Brake check. Spoilers armed. The corporate pilot dad says tray tables in the cockpit. Yeah, man, I love it. I love it. Look at that. Yeah, I need my trays, man. I need to put my food there. I love the sight sticks.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Thank you. You can play Monopoly on that thing. For sure. Why do we have TCAS on standby? Oh, yep, there we go. All right, let me bring this up here. Checklist. I thought we had something here. I guess we don't. That's fine.
Atlanta traffic, Delta 605, taking off from runway 27 right. Starting on the main pre-departure.
Have a good flight, Captain.
Good day, sir.
Here he is, taking off.
Traffic.
Atlanta traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6, lighting up 27 right. Atlanta. All right. I still feel like keeps changing the volume. Nope, it's good. I think it's just him. All right, final looks clear. Runway's clear. We're all good on the lights. Lights. All right, guys, here we go. All right, stabilized. And flex, SRS, runway, auto thrust blue. All right, 100. B1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Climb thrust. Flap 0. gauge autopilot, nav. And the corporate pilot that says, when I streamed back in the day, I'd always end the stream with doing stupid stuff in a aerobatic plane or something like that. Yeah. Well, maybe the corporate pilot that is coming back. I don't know. I don't know. Now let's punch in 3.8, our final. Alright, everything's looking good. We're about to pass 10,000. Landing lights off. We're going to pick up some speed here. Atlanta traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6, 20 miles to the west. Leaving the area, last call, Atlanta. Alright, we'll switch up. Everything's looking good. Alright, altimeter is to standard. And we're going to go ahead and chat with the cabin crew, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back on deck. ATC came on, so let's check in with them. 132975.
You on east, just push Bravo 28.
Delta 2011 Atlanta Center, I'm looking for you. Where are you located at?
We're just on east now at Atlanta, just pushed off Bravo 28. We're being Bravo 32 or 34.
Okay, I'm not able to see it. If you can turn your transponder on and then squawk the, make sure you're squawking the code that I just sent you in the PDC. I should be able to see it then.
Atlanta Center, good morning. Pilot Club 6, about 35 miles to the northwest of Montgomery, flight level 380.
Pilot Club 6, Atlanta Center, welcome.
Alright, let's look at our arrival into New Orleans.
2011, just can we confirm the squawk code?
Hey, Delta 2011, I see you now. Are you ready to taxi?
Hey, sir.
Alright, minister
Delta
at
2011,
11.
26 left, taxi to Echo.
Taxi via Echo for 2011.
11250, that's in. Let's look at the weather
Delta 8787, RNF Snuffy, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
in New Orleans. It's not very good. Marginal VFR, some thunderstorms in the area. So wind is 240 at 15, gusting to 1. So we'll do 18. QNH is 2983. Hey, the corporate pilot, that quick question for you.
Center, are you with me?
All right, temperature 27. How far out do you check the weather from the destination? How far out from the destination do you check the weather? Corporate pilot Ted says you should ask ATC for random speed checks.
Southwest 3418, Atlanta Center, welcome.
All right, we're going to be on ILS 29er.
Delta 456, Atlanta Center, welcome. Descend and maintain 5000, Atlanta altimeter 2981.
202 is our minimums.
Delta 456, clear direct Hines. At Hines, clear ILS runway 26 right approach. Southwest 3418, are you in the climb to flight level 400? Thank you.
All right, so that gives us 133. We're gonna go 1. That's kind of low here.
Well, you can push and start at your discretion, and then advise when you're ready to taxi.
138. All right, so that's that. Let's look at our approach.
Delta 2011, we are ready to publishing the
Localizer frequency 109.9er. Final approach course 286. Our light slope intercept 1500. And for our missed approach 600. Right turn 3000. Direct RQR VOR.
Bravo 13. Echo 13, I'm sorry.
Echo 13, hold shot 36 left.
Alright, so we're landing 29er. We'll exit right, probably Gulf 3. Let's go ahead and do our arrival performance. 240.
Delta 9095 Heavy, Atlanta Center, good morning. Reset transponder, squawk 2442.
Delta 878, we got disconnected. The airborne passing 2,700.
Delta 8787 Atlanta Center, welcome. Your radar contact. Climb maintain flight level 320.
Maintain flight level 320, Delta 878.
Alright, the corporate pilot that says 100 miles or so, or if the ATIS will come in sooner. However, with internet airplanes, we can get the ATIS, and none of what I said earlier matters. Yeah, I got you.
I'm sorry, who's last calling?
I kind of like to get the weather like 30 minutes out from the airport. We're a little over 200 miles out now, though, so I guess
Delta 309 Heavy, Atlanta Center, welcome.
A little early, but
3000, the Atlanta altimeter 2981.
All right, max reverse, so it's going to be low auto brake. Let me look at, yep, we're okay.
Delta 530, runway 26 left, taxi via Echo.
All right, let's check our company message. No ADC, good.
American 512, runway 26 left, taxi via Echo.
265.
Citrus 3342 Atlanta Center, welcome. Climb maintain flight level 340. The Delta 530, if I can trouble you for a second, it looks like your transponder is just one digit off. Reset transponder squawk 7166. Delta 2011, RNAV Snuffy, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
All right, the corporate pilot that says, correction, it is not made by the FAA. I do not know who makes it, but it's a great resource that will be used.
Delta 456, runway 26
And I will listen to the live ATIS to confirm the ATIS code.
Delta 530, I see you now, thank you.
What's the resource, Tim?
Delta 309 Heavy, go ahead. Delta 309 Heavy, I need you, let's see, descend to maintain 12,000, I'll have lower for you shortly. Now that chipper's not a descent via, so it just takes you down to 13, and then I've got to vector you lower than that based on traffic. But thanks, Rand.
Actually, yeah, so we have, here's our D-ATIS for New Orleans.
Delta 2011, radar contacts the altitude.
Localizer 29er.
Passing 2,500, 2011.
But we're going to use ILS.
Delta 2011, thank you, climb maintain 10,000.
So I'm saying 1,000, 2011.
Yeah, this is the one they're using, Localizer 29er, but we're going to use ILS 29er. No controllers there anyways.
Delta 8787, Spurs request, report back.
Roger, thank you, report back.
Delta 530, RNF, Snuffy, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Alright, how far are we from our TOD? 1404. Yep, about 10 minutes. We're going to be leaving Atlanta anyways.
Delta 309, 250 knots or less. Delta 456, welcome to Atlanta. Exit left, taxi Bravo, Victor, Foxtrot to park. Delta 456, exit left, taxi Bravo, Victor, Foxtrot to park.
Check 1, 2. Alright.
And Delta 456, it's Bravo, Victor, and then Foxtrot to parking. Thanks. Delta 309, descend and maintain 7,000.
Atlanta Center, Pilot Club 6, top of descent.
Pilot Club 6, let's see, my neighbor in Houston is offline. Radar service terminated, frequency change approved. You can descend at your discretion. Have a nice day.
Alright, descent at our discretion, frequency change approved. Thank you, Pilot Club 6.
Yep, see you next time.
See you! Alright, so we'll go manage speed, and we'll go 1500. Let's see if we go open descent.
Delta 2011, climate team flight level 360.
Flight level 360.
Nah, we don't want that. We'll go VS 15.
American 512, roger, expect a 2-minute delay. Delta 309, descend and maintain 5 pounds. Delta 309 Heavy, you can expect the ILS runway 26 right.
Alright, let's get our frequency. 1195. Now frequency set, auto brake is low. Seven, 5, 5. Let me check something. One, 2, 7, 5, 5. Yeah, we got some thunderstorms there in the vicinity. Although it's getting better. Yeah, fairly fast moving storm. Right there. So maybe by the time we get there, it'll be done. Alright, let's go manage mode. Alright, there's the coast. Beautiful. Real nice flight here. We've got about 15 minutes of flight remaining. So we got this restriction administer 11,250, slid between 9,000 and 7,000, and then RO at 5,000. Alright, let's check the weather. Looks like there's new weather there, so 2984. Temperature is 25. And the wind is 310 at 7. Alright, so for 2.9er, okay, that's pretty good. So we'll do 136 VAP. I will go ahead and turn on seatbelt signs. Altimeter is 2985. Oh, that was exit aircraft. Okay. All right, let's see how we doing here. Doing well on the tracker. And so Minister will meet that restriction. Yep, all good. And we're about 50 miles from the destination. 1294. Wind is now 250 at 7. .50 at 11. We're slowing down. And we'll go ahead and turn on our landing lights. HRV we don't need. Helmet above 3,000. And we'll go ahead and switch our radios. New Orleans traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6 is 20 miles to the east inbound ILS 29er, New Orleans. Now we're going to go to heading mode. 210.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for landing.
Thank you. And we'll arm the approach. Oh, look at that. Beautiful rainbow. And I'm gonna go flaps 1. Managed mode. Flaps 2. Are we there yet? Yes, we are almost there. Alright, so we're 10-mile final now. Flaps 3, gear down. I'm going to configure early here. Alright, glide slope. Intercepted. 3,000 is our missed approach altitude. Flaps full. Runway in sight. Do have a little bit of rain. Alright, taxi lights. New Orleans traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6, 3-mile final, runway 29er, New Orleans.
2 mile final runway 29.
$500, $400, $300, 100 above, 200, minimum,
Continue.
Glide slow. Glide slow.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard,
Manual braking. Oh, beautiful. It's not connected here. New Orleans traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6, clear of 29er. We're taxiing to the terminal via Gulf. Last call, New Orleans. All right. Landing lights off. And we'll go ahead and turn on APU.
New Orleans ForeFlight 2667, takeoff runway 29er.
All right, let's see. 279. Okay, we'll take it. There he is, taking off. Alright, so we'll go here. Off. And taxi lights off. Let's get our gate situated. Smooth and sweet. Smooth and sweet. Cinnamon butter. Yes, sir. I don't know, we don't have the marshaller here for some reason. All right, that's looking good. Turn off engines. And beacon off. Arrival message. Yep, that's looking good. All right, awesome. Well, we did it. Nice flight. As always, I wanted to remind you that today's adventure is brought to you by the pilotclub.org for group flights, activities, flight school, VATSIM training, virtual airline, flight sim resources, and more. Check out the pilotclub.org. Alright, well, this will do it for us. Thank you very much for tuning to the stream as we flew our TPC Charters Airline regional operations flight from Atlanta to New Orleans. Hope you guys have a good rest of Sunday, and we'll see you on the stream next time. See you!